Oh, surprise, you poisoned. Merry Christmas. Oh, this is the... No. This is the shitty place with all the frickin' meal tickets. I refuse. I don't like them. But I still have to break them all open, just in case one of these is not the meal ticket. They're all meal tickets. You can't frickin' escape meal tickets. That's where the nightmare was, right? This is the proper save point. So what's the point of the nightmare in this place anyways? Not the nightmare. What's the point of this room? In the inverted castle. There's gonna be something in there. Frickin' peanuts? Are you kidding me? You kiss my ass, inverted castle. You wanna give me frickin' peanuts at the nightmare scenario place. That is some bullshit. Well, on the bright side, we only have a couple places left to go. I feel like I'm being poisoned, but like... I don't feel like I'm actually suffering any of the consequences of poison. My health doesn't seem to be draining, my defense isn't down. I'm still... Well, I guess poison in this game reduces your attack power, because I'm only doing 33. I should be doing around 70. Assuming the enemy doesn't have a boost in defense. These skeletons usually don't. Well, it's alright. As long as I don't come across a boss, I'll be good. You know, I don't think I will. There ain't no damn boss here. Alright, here we go. I should break that pot open. There's gotta be something in there. Break it on the way back. And oh god, fucking cocksuckers! I'm telling you. Why am I going this way, you ask? You shouldn't be asking that at this point. That was an accident. You know damn well that because we're so close to the clock, I've got to go to see if the path is open. Because what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do if I can't get that clock open? That's the biggest obstacle to the 200% here is that damn clock. God damn, demon. Calm your tits. Ugh. It's still not open. 4K, why? Why not? Well... let's give it a second, see what happens. The minute hand should move any minute now. Ah. Are you kidding? Ugh. Okay. It's looking nuts. So I've been hearing people are doing like 6 or 7 hours long streams. I feel like Alright, I already retread that ground on the same stream, no less. But tomorrow, well, maybe tomorrow I'll do my stream a little bit earlier. It's gonna make things a little more difficult for YouTube, because the videos I'm putting out right now, like when I download them from Twitch to edit them after I finish my broadcast, the videos are at like an average of about 3 hours are already well upwards of like 8 gigs. It's actually ridiculous how bad that is. I mean, like, it doesn't even seem like they're using HVAC or H265 or whatever, X265, whatever that high compression codec is called. Ah, jeez, all that was only the frickin' save point. I mean, that is some pretty uncompressed video. So I could only imagine what like a 6 to 7 hour long video is going to be like. And now I know why a lot of people probably don't put their Twitch streams like up willy-nilly all over YouTube. Because they probably don't have enough hard drive space to accommodate it, for one. And for two, like 16 gigs worth of video. I mean, that's pretty nuts. I don't know how YouTube servers deal with it all. They must be rolling. Well, okay, everybody knows that they're fucking loaded. But they must have, like, corridors and corridors worth of 24 bay, like, NAS servers. Oh, filled with, like, those new 10 terabyte Seagate hard drives. Just to hold everybody's data. It's nuts. What the hell is this? Another doppelganger? Doppelganger 40. He's gone through 40 iterations? Jesus Christ, get off my ass, guy. Oh god, my sub-weapon. I don't have enough hearts. I don't have anything that does stone, okay, buddy? Aha! Oh! The 500 IQ play. He's reading my inputs. I gotta find a way to cure this poison here. My freaking devil is doing more damage than I am. Aha, let's try this again. Missed. Oh god, I just made a pun. Well, that looks to be that. I don't think I have any sort of antidotes. Ah, no matter, it's worn off. Yeah! Eat a dick, bitch! You thought you was hot, but now you not. I'm the alpha male. Alright, let's see what's down here. What do we got? Got another shitty little zircon. Oh god, god damn. I know, I should just do this. But I can't just, like, not kill them all. I mean, this is like an EXP smorgasbord here. Right? No, maybe not worth it. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty much out-leveled everything. Dark Blade. Oh, man. Oh, man. That sounds terrible. And, like, terrible in a good way. 76. A sword forged by elves. Finally, the fucking elves are doing something right. Yeah, I'm a dwarf person, by the way. I mean, unless we're talking like blood elves from World of Warcraft, I guess I kinda get a soft spot for those guys. 'Cause I remember the days of the Burning Crusades, when all the hot blood elf ladies would be hanging around, just dancing. Dancing all day, dancing all night. Handing out ERP to anybody who asked. It was a great time. It was a glorious time. It was a time when anybody got laid. Even the dwarves. Well, you know, I'm a Horde player, or I was, so, you know, fuck the Alliance. But I really wish the Horde had dwarves, because I like dwarves. I'd rather have dwarves than fucking, I don't know, goblins. Then again, I didn't really play when goblins were one of the races. Pretty much, I stopped playing for Burning Crusades. And then, a couple years later, when Cataclysm came out, I ended up going on a private server for a little bit because I was broke and I was bored. And I had a hankering for Warcraft. Ended up going through some of the Wrath of Lich King content. But I've never ended up going back to actual World of Warcraft. I mean, I enjoyed the game, but I got to the end game, and basically, it was just do dailies and raid. And I don't mind raiding, but I'm like a single player type of guy, for one. And for two, their raids are kind of on like a schedule. So you can't be raiding all day, and I'm the type of guy who will sit on the computer and play a game all day. He's hooked to it. And if I'm not hooked to a game, then I'm usually just a little bit more dismissive about it. I'm more likely to play it on my terms than stick to anybody else's schedule. That's just how I am. I'm not a very loose type of guy. So, you know, that scene wasn't for me. Plus, when it comes to MMORPGs, I mean, Final Fantasy XI, that's where it's at. Well, I mean, not anymore. I beat Final Fantasy XI. You know, it's not as good as it used to be, because it kind of casualized it. And they don't add any more to it because they got Final Fantasy XIV. So, I don't know. I love the game. And I hope that it lasts forever. In some form. I know that one day the servers will get shut down when it's not profitable enough. You know, I had a lot of good times in Final Fantasy XI. I've tried Final Fantasy XIV, and I enjoy it. In fact, I kind of miss it. I want to go back and play. I kind of stopped in the middle going through Heavensward. Not that I played when Heavensward came out. I actually started just before the new expansion. Shadowborn? Shadowbringers. Also Death.
So, you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness!
Blah, blah, blah.
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Blah, blah, blah.
For the
Your
master,
needs.
I'll feast on your soul this night.
But I mean, well, I really do enjoy Final Fantasy 14, and it hooked me for like a good month and a half or so. Maybe I kind of dropped it partially because one, I burnt myself out on it. Wow, that was quick. But two, I also dropped it because of a lack of time. But also a lack of sociability. I mean, I can't make any claims to being like the most social person. But one place where I'm more used to socializing with people is MMOs. Final Fantasy 11 kind of got me into that because to get anywhere in that game, wow, death was pretty easy. To get anywhere in Final Fantasy 11, you had to group with people.
This switch hasn't been pressed yet.
Thank you. But in Final Fantasy 14, you could pretty much go through the entire game without ever actually talking to anybody. Which kind of takes away from the experience a bit. Now, I don't know if it affected me or anything like that. But when I first started, I ended up on the Goblin server on the new Crystal Data Center, I think it's called. And I guess that's the big role-playing data center. Goblin was feeling pretty empty, and I didn't meet like anybody there. So I ended up making a new character, which sucked because I had already gained like 30 levels on that server. But I kind of wanted to switch my character's appearance around a bit anyways. But I started off as a Rogadin because I played Galka in Final Fantasy 11. Which fine in Final Fantasy 11. I became very attached to Galka. But in 14, I mean, it wasn't quite the same. Especially when nobody made jokes about me being a fat ass. You know, there's a little bit less culture around which race you chose in 11. Partially because of the reduced reliance on being social in that game. But the main reason I wanted to change my race around in 14 was because the clothes just do not look right on the Rogadin. Ooh, Alucard sword. That's actually really good. I'm gonna do that. And now we got that move again. So I switched to a human. You know, I mean, like, I knew we had, like, the Hrothgar on the horizon. And I did buy Shadowbringers on release. So I easily could have played as the Hrothgar. They were kind of cool. They're more muscular than the Rogadin, so, and a bit less husky, so the clothes probably look better on them, but I'm not really much for the Beastman aesthetic. And then, like, every other race, I mean, heaven forbid I pick an elf. I'm definitely not picking up a frickin' elf. The Mikote. There's no way I'm doing those, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm just so used to the lore of Final Fantasy 11 and the Mithra only having like one male every 10 or 100,000 spawns. I just can't do it. And then of course there's Lalafell, and you know I'm not gonna play a Lalafell either. I'm not into the whole midget thing. There's some people who are. I mean, like on Mateus, the server that I eventually switched over to, there was this clan that used to run around. I caught them on the beaches of Costa del Sol. They were running around calling themselves like the kids' orphanage. There was like this group of Lalafell. And there was all like people just pretending to be like toddlers, and I'm sorry, I just can't get behind that. It seems a little bit like a little weird to me. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say, hey, you can't do that. What they want to do is their business. But it just seemed kind of off to me. Like, I didn't want to participate in that sort of thing. And it's just not my style. So yeah, Lalafell was out. So I just kind of went with you. I know it's kind of a boring choice. But I went with it. I liked it. But the problem is, as I said, as I kind of alluded to before, I ended up on Mateus, which is the second largest server on that data center, and that data center is renowned for role playing. And I mean, like, I tried it once or twice. I kind of walked into somebody's event like 10 minutes before I was supposed to be open, and kind of get a little, well, not chewed out, but kind of, they were very polite about it. But they were like, well, you gotta come back in like 10 minutes, we're not open yet. And I was like, okay, and by that time I was so embarrassed, I had to run away. I ran, I went to an entirely different event. So I went to this cafe, and there was like 4 people there. Huh. Went to this cafe, there was like 4 people there. I thought from the ad that I entered there'd be a lot more people and I could just kind of hide myself and not be at the center of attention. I was wrong. I was very wrong. I pretty much just made my character just order a coffee, say, oh, good, and then I left. I was very awkward. I kind of listened to somebody, I guess they had like a bionic arm, and, you know, it just felt like it wasn't my scene, and I knew that going in, but at that point, I had actually made a friend in Final Fantasy XIV, and they were into the role playing. If you're out there, you might know who you are based on my screen name. I'm gonna just say it, Jara on Mateus. If you're out there, you know, thank you. I'll probably come back at some point. And I hope you haven't grown bored of the game by the time I come back. Odds are you probably ain't gonna hear this anyways. But you know, thank you for being a friend. But the point I was trying to make, like, that the culture of the server just didn't seem like it was for me. And other than that, like, if you go to a dungeon, people don't talk. There's no time to talk. Everything's going so quick. And I play on the controller. I just can't get. When it comes to PC games, if it's a third-person perspective game, I usually have to play on gamepad. I can only play WSAD with the mouse if it's a first-person shooter. I don't know, it's some weird psychological thing, I think. So it's tough for me to talk while I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. I mean, like, 11 was a lot slower paced with the combat, so, you know, I played Monk, so I pretty much could just auto-attack all day and just kind of make whips, you know, as needed. That's not the case in 14. Necklace of J. Huh. So, you know, it's hard for me to make friends with anybody. In 11, I mean, like, the people that I became friends with, it all happened by happenstance. Like, you know, I wasn't even trying to meet them. In World of Warcraft, too, the gang I hung out with, I met them on the, like, one of them I met on the airship, going from, like, the eastern continent to the western continent or something like that. I just kind of struck up a conversation with her. After she started dancing. And from there she invited me to the guild she was in. I'm not going in here yet. And, you know, things happened after that. Like, I made some mistakes. I was kind of a dick. Months later. But, you know, up until I started being an asshole, you know, we had a very good time together. And that's just from, like, randomly talking to somebody you meet on the street. I mean, it doesn't always happen that way. With me, I gotta have a feeling about someone. It doesn't, you know, I'm not talking like a romantic feeling or anything like that. I'm sure you probably notice it too. Like, there's certain people that you just feel comfortable around, and there's certain people that you just have a good feeling about. Even if you're kind of a misanthrope like me and you don't really trust anybody, there's people that you just feel more apt to open up to. It's kind of like that for me, you know. Otherwise, I'm pretty nervous around new people. I don't really talk a whole lot, despite me talking your ear off throughout the entire stream. You know, you wouldn't think I'd be like that, but I am. Back of my throat's starting to feel a little weird here. Let me get a drink. Yeah, starting to dry the back of my throat out. I say that's one thing that I'm gonna get down on this with this streaming business. This is definitely gonna improve how long my voice will last before it gives out. I'll tell you that. Jesus Christ! I gotta get out of here. God. Oh, Jesus. Was not expecting that. Ooh. Time for my spike breaker armor. But, I don't know. This is looking like it's going to be another quiet night anyways. I don't see that anybody's actually joined the stream, or if they are, they're not talking. But you know, even then, all of this is good practice. Well, I don't know if like my content is doing it for anybody. My buddies, like some of my buddies, kind of say I'm not really being entertaining enough. But I mean, I kind of agree. I don't think I am, but I also think that this game doesn't really lend itself to being like to humor, and also my buddies kind of expect different things out of videos than I do. I mean, like, I don't know. It's just like, as a new streamer, you need the validation of the crowd to kind of tell you that you're doing the right thing. But unless you have a large sample size, which I don't right now, I have no way of knowing if I'm doing the right thing, because I'm not even getting the viewers, you know? Because I mean, even if whether I'm doing right or wrong, there's nobody around to see it. And if there's nobody around to see it, then there's nobody around to comment on it. I mean, like, there's my friends, yeah. When I talk about my friends, I really just mean like 3 people who are like my close friends. I suppose part of it's my fault. I haven't really started advertising yet. I've never really been good at advertising or marketing. I don't really know any sort of influencers or anything of that nature. Or any one of that nature, I should say. And like, I feel a little hesitant reaching out to people. Because I know how it is to like have some random people like asking you for stuff. You know, it could be kind of taxing. And these, like all the good influencers probably get like dozens of people asking a day. And you know, there may be some monetary transactions involved, I don't know. I don't know. It just feels like I should grow organically. But at the same time, you know, you gotta get your foot in the door too. And I'm also kind of being lazy. So it's a number of reasons. You know, I want viewers. It'd be cool to have viewers. But it may take time to get viewers. That's a bit of an understatement. It's a good thing those frozen half guys have so little hit points, because I'm pretty sure that's the enemy that was sending that giant frickin' hailstorm at me. I mean, I think we're definitely gonna beat the game tonight. Because we're pretty much almost already done with the game, like with the castle. It's just, I think this pretty much is just this last area, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I missed a couple like hidden areas, but overall, this is it. This next boss is the super boss of the game. It's called like Galamoth or something like that. I did miss out a lot. I missed out on quite a bit. Well, I suppose it's no big deal. We'll just beat the game. Kind of want to figure out what I'm gonna do next, anyways. Maybe we'll just beat Galamoth tonight. Oh, I thought that said 230. I was about to say, oh shit. Sub-weapon only does 1 hit point of damage. It's actually safer to be touching him than to be literally anywhere else. I still never got the frickin' sword from earlier. This guy's actually not too bad. He's probably the toughest boss in the game right now. Kinda lame by super boss standards, though. Well, I better get something together here. You gotta contend with me again, bitch. Yeah. If anything, I guess this is the time to kind of... Oh, I should keep that goddess shield on me. That was boosting my defense by like 6 points. Oh yeah. Oh, that has a range on it. Okay, I thought I pretty much had to cross the other side to do it. He's got a ton of hit points. Of course, the last time I beat this guy, I had the Castlevania, so I honestly didn't even notice how much hit points he had. Come on. Fucking do math already. Boy. This guy's pretty tough. Let me just slap some some food in my mouth here. Just so I have that. Oh yeah, I picked up the Alucard shield. I forgot about that. I wonder why I never equipped it. You can't catch me, I made a mist. Bless that guy's heart, he's trying, that damn devil. But he's only doing like 4 hit points of damage. My little demon, my little demon. He gonna fuck up your feet. Jesus Christ, dude, fucking die already. What even are you? Are you an Egyptian? Are you a lizard man? What the fuck are you? Pick a side. Oh, no wonder I can't transform. I was out of mana. Ooh. No, not ooh. Oh, I am out of mana. Half hit points. I could use half hit points. That did not look like half my frickin' hit points. What do I got? I want this. Yes, that I want. I want this. And I want this. Jesus. Come on, Alucard Shields. Spending an awful lot of time in freaking menus here. Those of you watching at home may be thinking, he kind of fucked up. You're probably right. This guy does not want to go down. Well, I'll tell you what. He's going down. That's pretty stylish. I didn't think that was going to finish him off. You know, I think they recommend that you be at like level 70 when you fight him. We'll be beating him at level 48. That's just a testament to how secretly good I am at the game and how you know, it's so beneficial that you save stuff and hoard it like a frickin' miser.